right, y'all. So I just wanted to react to a straight boy's perception on all this DL activity that's been going on lately. You know, they don't chime on it too often, or I don't catch it too often. So I wanted to, react to one of them. His blew up pretty well. The original video is in the link of the description. So let's see let's see what their perception is on this, because I'll be kind of curious myself. So let's go.
I'm telling y'all, bro, we are in a weird time to be alive right now. People said 2024 was the year of exposing. I'm starting to think this is 2025. A lot of things are coming to the light that people been knew, but this right here is one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life, and I can't even sit up here and act surprised, but I'm still surprised. Like, ain't no way you got a gangster image like this and you doing stuff like this behind closed doors. And today, y'all, we got a very crazy and wild, and I mean a very wild video to talk about. Now, it seems like in today's classroom, y'all, we got Fort Worth drill rapper Go Yayo on the roster. Yes, y'all, we got Mr. Go Yayo on the roster. Ye Yizzle, whatever y'all want to call him, close friends of the dude, the hood fame dude that ended up losing his life, hood fame Lil Ronnie. Yeah, it seems like he on the roster, and right now he is on the roster for a reason that a lot of men would want to be on the roster. It seems like he got exposed by a woman, and people are calling him a punk. Now, basically what's going on.
All right, so I did see this story. I was gonna actually cover it on my channel, but I was like, when I came across his, and I didn't even like get into it, but I was just like, you know what? I want to just do one of these on a reaction of, straight boys' perception of it, because I just never have done that, and I feel like I've repeated a lot of what I think on this channel numerous times. So I was just like, I just want to see what one of these niggas think. So I was gonna cover it. I think y'all would have liked that, but yeah, let's go.
On a picture is surfacing on social media of him bent over on the toilet, opening up his rear end, and it got social media going crazy because he's supposed to be a gangster. Now we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna show y'all as much as I can because this is not very comfortable making. But before we do, real quick, y'all know my routine, bro. Hit that like button, you feel me? And comment, tap in if you tapped in down below, man, and also smash the notification bell. So for one, you can be notified anytime I drop a video, but also, bro, I could just keep y'all updated on this whole little situation in general, bro. Now, as I said, bro, we got Texas rapper Go Yayo on.
All right, first, real quick, I just gotta say, you heard how he said punk in the beginning, like he's a punk. Yeah, that's some lame shit, but I'm gonna get on that here in a little bit. But let's just see what he on real quick first.
A roster, and his name has been trending all over Facebook and all over the streets. Now, if y'all don't know who he is, he's a rapper from Fort Worth. He's been around since like 2016. He was around that whole little DFW little wave. It was him. He had Lil CJ Casino. I remember Mo3, and a lot of them guys like were going around right that time. I think the other guy name was Bugatti Casino, and there was a couple more of them guys. Now, like I said, he been around since like 2017. If you know, he was always the young dude that was going crazy, snapping on everybody on Instagram. He was beating people up, and he had just been a real known rapper, especially around the whole Texas area. Now, he ended up getting out of prison, I think last year or something like that, and he seemed like, I thought he was gonna come.
All right, my bad for pausing so much. I'm not going to pause too much more here in a second. I just wanted to let y'all know real quick because I forgot. The main thing that we both looking at on this video is the fact that this dude, like that's a local rapper there in that area, he went viral for like bending over and taking a picture of his butt and sending it to somebody and sending it to some dude or whatever. So, and then he got exposed, and then his baby mama exposed him for it. And then other rappers that's local started dissing him, talking about it, making videos about it as well. So that's what I was gonna do the video on, but since he's reacting to it, I'm just gonna do it all in one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Calm down, but actually he was in this interview. I thought he had his head on right, but in the interview he'll just snap and start going crazy. But you feel me? I felt like to a certain extent he had his head on right. I feel like prison calmed down a little bit, but it seems like that's not the case. Now, if y'all know what's going on, pretty much he got exposed last night. I think he posted like a woman on his story or something, some Fort Worth stuff they had going on, and then she posted this picture right here. Now, obviously, I couldn't show y'all the picture. The picture is basically him opening up his rear end, literally bent over on a toilet with his face showing. Now, of course, the internet chewed him up. Like, literally, y'all, it's women out here doing the Go Yayo challenge where you see a lot of women just bending over and doing the same thing that he was doing on video. Now, of course, this is bad for one because you're a grown man doing that. But secondly, you're a guy that always came off as like one of the super tough guys. And I kid y'all not, if you go watch the interviews, he talked about just how gangster he was, and his main thing was just being gangster and being aggressive. Now, one thing I must say, through all this, if I'm lying, God can take my...
Now, how many times have I said that on my channel? The extra hyper masculine ones? Come on now.
Bruh, and every time something happens, I always be previewing or watching the person a little week or a little bit before it happened. Now, I ain't gonna lie, right before this even came out, I forgot, like maybe a couple months ago, something just told me to go watch an old interview, because I told y'all he been around for a long time. Literally, y'all, I saw an old interview and I had already had some questionable thoughts anyways.
All right, I mean, since last time we met, me and you bumped heads a few times. We always bump heads, but you know what I mean?
Because I don't know what you feeding your interns or whatever. I don't know what you feeding them. They losing their mind. I'm just saying. When they
posted that, you know, in the middle of the night, he posted that.
Yeah, man. 10K with nuts, man. You know, going on straight for Las Vegas with this shit. Wow. Now, what you saying, big bro?
Right, I mean, no, I definitely feel you.
He actually low-key a baddie though, back then, at least, you know what I'm saying? No cap.
We corrected it, you know, after the situation. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel some type of way about that too. I feel like it got posted at 4 in the morning. It got posted at 4 a.m. So I don't think people were seeing that.
I fell asleep. I was at Super Bowl.
Yeah, he very flamboyant, y'all. Like, whoa. So he hardened up like that then, eventually, because this is a video from when he was younger. Wow.
Oh, I was at Super Bowl.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but maybe where I'm from, I catch on to mannerisms quick. It is not hard to spot a guy that goes certain ways. And I try to be like, oh, maybe that's just his mannerism. But no, men don't act that way. And I knew instantly something was a little off. Now, not only was he getting clowned on social media by his people, y'all know.
All right, so first, let me just say where he went wrong at is no, you cannot tell. He thinks that he can because most of these niggas show some sign. But what these niggas do, what these straight folks do, when they find out a nigga gay, if a nigga masculine, they go and do deep diving just to find something to debunk this nigga's masculinity so that they can go back to that narrative of in their mind that feminine is gay, masculine is straight. But it's not true. They keep trying to make that true. They keep trying to force that shit, bro. They keep trying to go with it and it's not real. That shit's not real and they don't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. When the video came on, him looked like he could be bisexual. That's just because of what I know. You know what I'm saying? My experience and everything. I'm not actually thinking everyone's bisexual. I just can tell things that maybe y'all can't. So that's maybe why y'all think that. Because it takes one to know one. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like a lot of these, like 8 to 9 out of 10 black men is dealing with something with their sexuality, period. So they all try to front like they're not. And they think that because they have the ability to block it out, that makes them less, you know, bi or gay. All the dudes that I linked up with that I turned out, or dudes that was straight and we ended up messing around, they all act just like this, but they would admit to me after that they was always curious about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot tell, bro. You can't.
He's a guy that's into it with Sauce Walker, like going back and forth with Sauce Walker. I think he done pulled up to Houston. He's also into it with Lil CJ Casino. And he also is into it with Charleston White. And a lot of his ops have some things to say about him too.
And Cottage, what you doing? Come get your artist, gang. You've been not posting me. You've been hating on the sauce. You've been trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure, act like that's what it is. That's what it is. What's your...
Man, all these niggas is dealing with their sexuality, or it's just the fact that they was all raised by single moms. So even if they're not gay, because they so feminine and flamboyant, doing all the gossiping like bitches and everything, you know, like they move like females, you know, like just being 100. So that it don't mean that it's wrong for us to be attracted because you seem like gay dudes. I'm gonna be 100. Like they really do, man. Like, and in the way that they be styling their dreads and shit a lot, it really be looking like, you know, like bitches, man, in disguise, for real. I'm just keeping it 100.
All this doing, fam, this what you over there teaching, man. This what y'all do at 99 overall. Let me find out. This what y'all doing, man. Jeez, y'all gonna post everything, but is y'all gonna post this? Y'all posting thug ratting, y'all posting YSL Woody, doing all this extra shit. You get what I'm saying? When y'all post viral moments, hey, make sure y'all tap in on what's going on with your artists, my God. Got Adam 22ster. What you on, man? Look at the boy that was up there, got down, talking all that super tough. He's spreading his ass, man. Spreading his ass, man. Post this too. Once you post out the nigga doing all that talking. Academics. Posted, he did an interview. He did all that shit, talk about me and Sauce. Post this. Shaking his ass. He's a booty band. He's a post that, nigga. You niggas that was rocking with him, and that was like, whoop. All you niggas told me, no. Hey, man. Hey, cause my homeboy had been knowing niggas was pawns up there. Hey, splat business, man. We been figured this shit out.
Like, you see what I'm talking about? Like, these is the niggas that they be trying to impress, while niggas be going their whole life not being themselves, not living in their truth, hiding, being DL and shit, living all these fake ass lives just because they want to impress this nigga. This ugly ass, illiterate, ignorant, looking confused as damn self about his sexuality, to be 100 with you. Fake as fuck, lame as fuck, on the porch with dirty ass breath talking shit about another man's sexuality, bro. Come on.
Tell me this shit fell out your pocket, man. Yo, tell me this shit fell out your pocket, man. Charleston, get up, man. Charleston, get up, man. You got into the chat, man. We need to know, man.
Now, as y'all see, Lil CJ Casino was tagging all the bloggers and telling them to tap in, tagging Charles White so he can go rant on them and, you know, pretty much clowning him. Now, let me just start off by saying, I do not have no problem with the LMNOP community. Realistically, that's what he want to do, bro. God, whatever. You know, I'm not God.
Anybody that says punk got a problem with the community, all right? I don't give a fuck what they say.
I'm not Jesus Christ. You can be saved from any spirit. Whatever people do behind closed door, that's what they do. But this is what be throwing me off. A lot of people are defending him, saying, "Oh, that don't make him. You know what? That just mean he freaky. He got fetishes, and I just don't understand. Like, as a grown man, I really don't know why would you be showing a female that. There's no other way to put it in. You're trying to wave off or just show you want somebody to, you feel me, to be back there. Like, I don't want to say the wrong thing because we are on YouTube, but I just want to say, bro, you feel me, at this point, bro, you might as well come out. And I'm gonna be real, your response didn't make it no better. Now, right after this, he went on to his story and he posted this.
Bitches, I'm your leader. Then I'm by the meter. Somebody point me to the best eater.
Now, as y'all see, somebody point me to the best eater and start, he put a tongue out emoji. I don't know what's going on with rap. And what even made it worse is he made Young Thug his profile picture. And I thought that picture was Photoshop, but if that's not Photoshop, that's even worse. Y'all, I'm gonna be real, the rap game, where the truth is starting to be exposed. And let me tell y'all something. One thing I've always known, you gotta watch them dudes that are super, you know what, phobic and super tough all the time. Nobody is just 100% Superman 24/7 tough all the time. Them be the guys that literally be going that way. I've heard this from most people that went to jail and prison. The toughest guys be the ones that get turned out when they go in there. Now listen, if you want to be a punk, that's on you. No, I'm not knocking nobody, but I just feel like this is what's messing up our youth, because he got a lot of followers and people look up to this guy. And you, for one, you shouldn't look up to no man, idolize no man, but you already, whether we believe it or not, when you got a huge following, you have an influence, you feel me? So you got all these people thinking you this tough guy, this street dude, and you just and the whole time, as it looks like you straddling the fence a little bit. And now you're gonna confuse a lot of these dudes, and who's to say you might mess around and influence people to start doing what you doing. Now, I'm just saying that to say, bro, this is crazy, you feel me? This right here is just why you don't idolize, man. This right here is why you never put nothing past nobody, bro, because it be the toughest dude. You always expect for the best, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
So now you don't idolize dudes because they can end up being gay. This is what I was actually talking with somebody in my comments the other day. They was like, nah, y'all always reading into it. Like the straight boys commenting on my shit, trying to tell me I'm looking into it too deep and shit. And I'm telling them, you niggas are just trying to gaslight me because y'all are trying to believe this narrative. They brainwash themselves to keep believing what they want to. So to say, oh no, I was looking up to you and you ended up being gay, or you ended up doing some gay funny shit. So now, you know, that's like, you fooled us and you did this and you infiltrated and now you fake and we should have never been following you. And the whole reason why they're upset is because they were idolizing another man, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been saying in my videos, these niggas is always looking up to each other and their peers and shit for, you know, leadership, and that's not what you're supposed to do, no way. But the point I'm trying to make is they only care about idolize, and now it's not right to idolize when the nigga ends up gay or bisexual, but it's okay to idolize killers, thieves, thugs, niggas who do the most foul shit, and they don't care about being idolizing them. But when it comes to this, now all of a sudden it's, oh, you shouldn't idolize nobody. Man, get the fuck up out of here, nigga. You're not saying that about none of them other rappers. You think that it's cool to idolize them because they're obtaining that look that you want to be like. Y'all niggas is followers and weak, bro. Period. Let's continue.
Bro, like I promise you, we are all human and we all make mistakes. And now that this happened, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you gotta go to Lil Nas X route because, bro, you gotta think about it. When you're a rapper, it's 3 things that make you fall off and make people cut you off. You snitch, you get your chain snatched, or you straddling the fence, if you know what I'm saying. In a situation like this, knowing that you talk the way you talk and you so cocky and saying the stuff that you say, it's gonna make people kind of like stray away from you, what are your street audience. And I mean, it is what it is. But one thing about it, a real friend gonna stick beside you regardless. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you are human, bro. You know what I'm saying? But this is disgusting work. I wish I never saw that picture. If I could burn my eyeballs up, I would. I'm not gonna lie. That was by far one of the nastiest things I've ever seen in my life. If I'm lying, I'm flying, bro. But y'all give me y'all thoughts and opinions down below. Like I said, let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all feel as though, you feel me, that's just a kink, that's just something that he like to do? Do y'all feel like this is sus? Do y'all feel like it's not that big of a deal? Do y'all feel like the internet overreacting? Give me y'all thoughts and opinions down below and just let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know who it is, bros. Look at Jay. Thank God for another day, man. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ loves y'all so much more than I ever will. And yeah, bro, I'm out, man.
Like, I'm gonna be real, like the way that they be always the way that them niggas always act like that, bro, it make you want to like square up with them. Like, let's go, nigga, let's just go to the field. Cause like, you got such a problem, what you got a problem for? What's up with it? Let's go out here and talk about it. Like, that's really how a nigga be feeling. Cause it's like, black people, look at how y'all would feel. This is, y'all treat us like white people treat black people back in segregation times. How would you feel if a white guy was able to get up here and just say, yeah, those black people, like, oh yeah, y'all, I'm so disgusted, like, I'm out. Like, nigga, what? Like, it's the same thing. Y'all are dissing people and, you know, hating people for being themselves and just being who they are. That's who people are. Now, in this case, it's different. The nigga wasn't really being himself, but I'm just saying, like, all the disgust that comes along with it and everything, it's literally the same thing that we went through in segregation times. And black people don't see that. And they really think that it's cool to keep with this whole, if a nigga's gay, he's, you know, what does that, so to them, that means like, yeah, you're an abomination, all that other stuff. I already be knowing that, but it's just like, I just never cared. But I think because they know, like, I think they be knowing who to be giving that homophobic energy to. For real. Because I've always waited for this type of shit to be around me. Niggas see me, they find out about me. If they got any opinion, y'all, I promise y'all, they keep that shit to themselves. They don't express that shit around me at all. Because I've always been waiting on these niggas, and they never give it to me. Me and my dude be holding hands and everything out in public, and they never give me none of that homophobic shit. And I be waiting, bro. Like, I got it in me ready for them still. since I was 19 years old, bro. They just never tried me. And they be so comfortable being extra homophobic in all these other ways. So that's another reason why I feel maybe like I've been cool with being myself more. Because, well, no, I went through this shit. I just got away from it quick. Like, when I saw that niggas started doing that, I just didn't care for their approval. No way. I never did. So it was just kind of like easier for me to move around. But it's just like, when you really love yourself and then you see people have this disdain for you just for existing, it will make you want to fight, like Jim Crow type shit. Like, fight for yourself, like your rights and your honor, because it's like, nah, I'm just existing, I'm just living, I'm being myself, I'm not bothering y'all, but y'all feel bothered, and that's where we have a problem at. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, let me know what y'all think about this one. I feel like this was a good one, a needed one to go ahead and react to. And yeah, let me know what y'all think. Hit them comments up, like this video, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say.